Good evening to the class of 2021 of Green Mountain High School and your families that are hopefully watching this video with you today. You made it to your senior year. We are so proud of you. I think y'all know I'm Colleen Owens. I'm your very proud principal. And tonight we are going to be talking about hopefully a graduation ceremony, and we are going to do everything we can to make that happen for you. And we'll just keep working together along the way to see how this actually pans out. But you guys are going to graduate from high school, and we want to give you your diplomas. And tonight we're going to be talking about a lot of information about that. So each year the senior class has their own personality, their set of accomplishments, and the ways that they have contributed to our school. We have had some great times and over the past 4 years, and we've had our ups and we've had our downs, we've had our successes and we've had our failures. We have watched you excel in and out of the classroom, and I know that each one of you is ready for the next phase in life. Seniors, these next 6 months will be exciting and a bit sad at times. The exciting part is, yes, this is your last year of high school. And the sad part is, yes, this is your last year of high school. Remember that the diploma represents a 12 years of a public education, not just this senior year. We have lots of great memories, and please do not let this year, however it pans out, be all that you recall of this great education that you've gotten, because there have been some great times that we've shared together and that you had through this experience. So a couple reminders here. So pay attention to the announcements in Google Classroom for scholarships and virtual visits from college admissions officers. Visit Naviance regularly to update your resume, search for funding sources and scholarships. Use our graduation page on our website for all kinds of great resources. I encourage you to make the most of it all. Stay on track. Don't get too big for your britches, and listen to your parents. They are your strongest supporters, and they want what is best for you. Many of you will be turning 18 before graduation and may think that because you are 18, that your parents or school should leave you alone. Well, I need to tell you that you do need your parents and you do need your school more than ever this year. You will be making some major decisions about your future. And in this competitive world you are entering, we can help you choose wisely, help you navigate the financial impact of your choices for the next stage of your life, help you by being a sounding board and friendly ear to lean on. You are our 9th graduating class in our academy program at Green Mountain High School, and we have relied on your input in providing new opportunities and growing the program. This year, we have approximately 267 graduates. We average about 90% of our graduates complete pathways in our academy program, and we expect you to meet that number. Many of you will complete pathways with honors or Renaissance endorsements. Seniors who complete at least one pathway will wear special cords and pins in the graduation ceremony representing the academies. These numbers are exciting to us because we know that the opportunities our students have at Ram Nation are some of the best in the state, and we are the only high school in Jeffco with an academy program. We are also excited to share with you that your class will debut our brand new graduation ropes this year. They're really cool. We will be doing the pathway verifications in January, and Ms. Tawari will assist you in filling out the pathway verification form. You must turn in this form by spring break in order for your pathway to count. One important thing that we track for data purposes and recognize are the scholarships you all are offered. This includes all scholarships, even if you are not officially accepting the funding. Please send a copy of the scholarship information to Ms. Griffin in the Future Center. We do not disclose the scholarship amounts, but request that you share that with Ms. Griffin so we can track the total dollars offered to each graduating class. For the last few years, we have broken the $2 million mark, so please give us this information as soon as you receive it. I want to assure you that you have left a legacy for Green Mountain High School and me in many ways, and I thank you for representing us with dignity, pride, and class. We are here tonight to talk about your graduation. Our plan right now is come May 21st at 7 p.m. that we're all at Red Rocks and we are celebrating you with your graduation ceremony. But please understand, that the Jefferson County Public Health Department and the Denver Public Health Department, who own Red Rocks, will also be making that decision with us. As a role model and leader of our school, I want to express the importance of this day for each of you and for your families. Thank you to your parents, grandparents, families, and friends for supporting you through the good and bad times. These are the folks that have always been in your corner and that will continue to be your sounding boards, wise confidants, and supporters. It is important that we allow everyone who attends the graduation ceremony the opportunity to hear their graduate's name announced or listen to the words of those your class will select to speak for you. So I want to remind you that the ceremony is solemn, not sad, but a formal event, and we want to make sure that all are respected and heard. I do want to say a few words about senior pranks. The last thing I want to do is stop any of you from participating in the graduation ceremony, but this could happen if there are any pranks that damage school property, cause undue additional labor on the part of my staff, or that crosses the line. I encourage you to finish high school in the same positive and respectful manner that each of you has demonstrated over the last 4 years. Some of you may be concerned about earning all of your credits, and I strongly encourage you to meet with your counselor, administrator, or me to check and see that you are okay to graduate. How many credits do you need to graduate? Yep, 23 credits in order to participate in the graduation ceremony and meet graduation requirements, which means that summer school is not really an option if you are to be in the ceremony. I strongly encourage you to meet with your counselor, Ms. Onkai, to check your transcript and make sure you are on track to graduate. I encourage you to stay away from as much drama as you can this year. You are crossing a major milestone in life, and with that comes stress, uncertainty, and maybe a little bit of fear. Now is the time that you should not allow small things to get in your way. Be nice to your parents and families. They are going through this transition with you on top of a pandemic. Make the most of these final months. You only get one chance, so make it the best. Ms. Ketchum is in charge of the graduation ceremony. We want to make sure that your ceremony is dignified, respectful, and inclusive of all of our students. Planning a graduation ceremony at Red Rocks is like planning a giant wedding with several thousand guests. As you can imagine, there are a lot of details, and we are dealing with over 267 gradzillas. Throughout the next few months, there will be deadlines, forms, and important details that you will want to keep track of. We will be going over a lot of that tonight. Now I want to introduce Ms. Ketchum, your graduation planner, to get all the details. Good luck, Rams. We're in your corner. We have your back. Let us know how we can help you. Take care. Go Rams.
First of all, I want to point out where you can find all of the information for your senior year. If you go to our website at gmhsrams.org, you can go to students and go to senior year info, or if you scroll down farther here, you will see the senior year information along the side, or if you scroll down even farther under announcements, you can see the class of 2021 senior year info. By clicking on any of those things, it will take you to the website that I have designed for all things senior related. First, I'd like to point out the tabs across the top. Here's the one from our graduation meeting tonight, which is what you're currently watching. Info on the graduation ceremony, how to get college information, senior baby ads, senior pictures, senior spotlights, senior collages, etc. This is your one-stop shop for everything from Ms. Onkai and myself about graduation and things that you will need to know. I recommend that you sign up for our Remind groups. This is a text message that I can send out updating you about various things. It was very helpful back in the spring. Second, we have some paperwork for you guys to sign. So this will be sent to all student Jeffco accounts for them to sign. It comes from Adobe Sign, and I recommend that you double check in your spam if you do not see it. It'll say that it's coming from me, Rebecca Ketchum, to the student for them to sign via Adobe. So look for my name, look for Adobe, and if you don't see anything as of the moment that you're watching this, so in the evening on Monday, November 9th, then I would check check your spam. If you still don't see it, let me know. Something could have gotten wrong. I can send it to you again. So please print and you'll type this in, your first name, your middle name, last name. This is your graduation contract. Basically, it just talks about how you will behave appropriately. You're not going to do any pranks. You understand the credits needed to graduate, those type of things. It's the same thing we have seniors sign every year. Down here, students will sign using Adobe. It'll prompt you to draw your signature, and then you will send it back to me. It will also remind you if you have not done it until you send it back to me. Second page is also important. This is the legal name of your senior. For the diploma, please know that your diploma has got to match the legal name of your student, the birth certificate, the transcripts, because that's what colleges are going to look for. We had some issues with students using a preferred name over what their legal name was. They had not changed their legal name yet, and it was a real problem. So please remember that this needs to be the legal name of the senior, and that includes first, middle, and last name. So please type your first name, middle name, and last name here. If you are printing this out and bringing it to me, please make sure that you print this clearly. This is all due back to me by November 20th, which is 2 weeks. It is the Friday before we go to Thanksgiving, and I will be contacting you if I have not gotten it yet. If you have any questions, please send me an email and let me know so I can get back to you. All right, graduation ceremony. So as of right now, we are scheduled for Friday, May 21st, 2021 at 7 p.m. at Red Rocks Amphitheater. Please know that this is subject to change based on restrictions in place, if the venues close, etc. We are a part of Jefferson County, and Red Rocks is actually owned by the city of Denver, so we are at the mercy of Denver Public Health as well. So whatever restrictions in place both of those organizations have, or if they choose to close the venue like they did this year, we will have to go with whatever they decide. We will do the ceremony rain or shine. Red Rocks can choose to cancel our ceremony. They did that in 2017 when there was that freak blizzard. But if it is just raining, we will typically do the ceremony if it's hot, if it's cold, whatever, unless they choose to cancel for us. So please bring the appropriate attire to the ceremony. As of right now, there are no restrictions in place for tickets because the amphitheater is rather large. However, that could change depending on what restrictions are in place in May, or if we have to move to a different venue, as we did this year and we had to hand out tickets. So as of right now, there's no count on how many people you can bring, but know that that could change, and I will communicate that as soon as I hear about it. And so senior baby ads is something that we do in the yearbook. It is a completely optional thing for parents. It is different than the senior photos, which you have all already submitted to me. So basically, it is a little ad that you can purchase just talking about your senior, wishing them well. You can do baby pictures, you can do current pictures. It does not have to be a baby picture, etc. Whatever you want, and they will go in the back of the yearbook. This is the big fundraiser we use for the yearbooks every year to keep the cost of the book down for everybody. Like I said, it's totally optional. If you want more information, you can find it on our senior year info or the yearbook website, and there are directions on how to purchase the ad through our publisher, Herf Jones. Go step by step on how to order, how to create, and how to submit. Those will be due in January, so we can get them published in the book. So senior collages is typically something that happens during after prom, which is the event we hold at the school after our junior senior prom in the spring. Unfortunately, we did not get to do one last year, but we are hoping that we will get to do one this year. Either way, whether we are actually having the after prom in person or I am only doing it on the website, I encourage you guys to do the after prom senior collages and then send me the JPEG, but also you can make them for the actual after prom. If you watch the video, it will show you the collage of the ones from 2020 so you can get some ideas. This is something that PTA puts together, the after prom committee. So if you have any questions, please reach out to the PTA at ptagmhs@gmail.com. There are several different ways that I will communicate with you this year. We've talked about Remind, please check your email, as well as social media. So there's actually this Instagram page that I use to post senior info out, GMHS Seniors. So there's 2 S's in there. You can also follow our GMHS Rams account, which is our main school account. This one will also post all of that information, as well as following Green Mountain High School on Facebook. So there's many ways for you to get the information. I put all the information out in those sources, so whatever it is that you want to use to keep up to date, I encourage you to check it and check it often. I look forward to planning this whole ceremony for you guys and seeing you in May up at Red Rocks. It's one of my favorite things to do, and so I just hope that you have a great senior year, and we'll see you in May. Finally, I would like to introduce Nils Erickson, who is a Green Mountain grad, and he has been our Justin's rep for as long as I've been doing this, and even longer before that. He is going to talk about what Justin's can provide, what the cap and gown looks like. Please know that the only thing that you have to order from Justin's is the cap and gown, so that we are all uniform. The announcements, any of the senior gear, the photo cards, the jewelry, any of that is all optional as far as we are concerned. The only thing you have to buy is the cap and gown. So without further ado, here's Nils Erickson, like I said, Green Mountain graduate and our Justin's rep.
Okay, seniors, congratulations to you, the class of 2021. Before we get into the good things that are all about you and this year, let's all just take a deep breath. As we reflect back over the last many months, this year, the year of 2020, it has been weird and difficult for many of us, to say the least. Think about the things that we've had to let go of. We had to let go of prom last spring. We had to let go of our time with friends. Maybe there are certain things that didn't go the way we were hoping, or we lost them altogether. What I'm here to remind you of today is what you can control. This year, your senior year, it's up to you. It's going to be a great one. And let's get into the details of how to make it special for you. Ordering at school is the easiest option, and for many seniors, it proves to be the most fun option. Why is it the most fun option? Well, because one of the benefits of turning in your graduation order to us in person when we're here at school is that some of the senior goodies will be delivered to you on the spot. The single most popular senior item, the one that they all feel like they need, that you must have, the tassel, that what dangles from your car. Every senior wants one of those. We understand that. And as long as you turn your graduation order in at school on that day, then we'll make sure that you get that tassel right there on the spot. Along with that, you'll get your Sherpa, you'll get your t-shirts. Again, some of the things that make senior year exciting and fun, the way that you can visually celebrate it and let everybody know. When you turn your graduation order in at school, you get those items right there with us. Each senior will be receiving a graduation information packet. Inside that packet, you'll find everything you need to place your graduation order at school. In that packet, you will find 2 different order forms. The easiest one is the one that's on the orange piece of paper. That is the custom mascot package. That package is designed based upon what we've seen school community families tell us that they want and need to celebrate their graduation. The best part about that package is that it does include the cap and gown. Inside that graduation packet, you will find everything you need to celebrate and let everybody know about this significant achievement in your life. The most important piece of the graduation ceremony is the cap and gown. The information for ordering the cap and gown will be found inside that packet. There are 2 other key components that typically go into a graduation order. One is the graduation announcement. This is what you will send out to your friends and family to let them know that you've made it. Most seniors choose to do that with the traditional graduation announcement, which you'll see in that packet of information, and some people choose to do it in a photo style, where you can incorporate the graduation ceremony or party information, or even let people know what your plans are for after graduation. The last thing that typically goes into a graduation order is the senior jewelry. For those of you who are seniors and want to do that this year, then what I want you to do is click on the button to my left right over here that has to do with senior jewelry, and it will take you through that process. Thanks a lot, you guys. Hope you're doing well. We're excited to start this year off with you. We'll see you here shortly.